I'm Charles Osterman, GIS Analyst with the Business Solutions Group at Adams County, and this is how we work with Cartegraph. Here at Adams County, we are using Cartegraph across our transportation department. So there's multiple sections of that department that are using Cartegraph, including the operations section, which is highways and traffic, our stormwater section, our engineering section, and our construction section. The county needed a system where it could track the location of all of its assets, the condition of all of its assets, help it plan and prioritize maintenance work to be performed on those assets, and to make sure that we are performing the right work on the right assets at the right time to maximize the lifespan of those assets. We are having our data collected every 3 years, and the real advantage that we've seen from having Cartegraph collect the data for us is that when they deliver the data, they're able to integrate it right into Cartegraph, so that saves me time because I don't have to worry about another consultant putting it into Cartegraph correctly. We're staying on top of having our data collected because it was really important to us to be able to track the performance of the work we've been doing. You know, if we go out and do like a resurfacing on a paved road, we can see when that work was done, and then every 3 years and 6 years and 9 years we can see how that work's been holding up. Is the condition of the road now what we expected it to be with the repairs that are done? You know, and do we need to change things, or are things working well the way they are? We are using the data right now to help us plan out our maintenance work. So that would include things like our 5-year paving and chip and slurry seal programs. So we have good data in the system that we can use to make decisions. Before, maybe it was a little more human emotion involved or opinions involved, and now we can say that we're truly making a data-driven decision. Similar to what we were doing with the pavement segments, on our gravel roads, if we go out and put a particular type of material down on that road, we know from the task in Cartegraph when we put that material down and what the material was. So what I'm doing is I am extracting the grading information from Cartegraph, and I am creating maps for them that show how many times each road has been graded over a given time period, and then I'm handing that information off to the operations manager, and he's making decisions based on that.
Typically we could grade a road, in some circumstances 3 times a week. By moving to this new gravel, we can now put this material down and we don't have to do any maintenance on it for upwards of 12 months. It's a multi-million-dollar business. I mean, there's a lot of money that's put out there. It's taxpayer dollars. We need to be efficient, we need to be competitive, and we need to put out quality work and have good outcomes. And that's what the citizens expect, and that's what we should expect out of ourselves too.
Other people in the county are relying on the data in Cartegraph to do their day-to-day work. So management within the transportation department as well as the field workers are using this information every day. So right now with our sign crews, they are adding new signs into our GIS data as they install them. We probably have the most complete and accurate inventory of signs we've ever had in our GIS, simply because the people that are installing them are updating the data right as they do it.
We can make maps from it. We can track where all these citizen requests are coming in. It's very helpful for our end, where it's not an email from so-and-so went to this person, went to that person, it goes to the director. They're all centralized, which helps so much with being able to report on how many requests we get to every week, every month, every day, even every hour if we really want to break it down. So having that system and having a user-friendly app has been huge for us to integrate citizen requests out in the field.
We're constantly using that data to make decisions about what work is going to be done on a day-to-day basis, as well as far into the future, to plan for next year, to budget for next year. It's completely essential to what we are doing.